Welcome to this explainer. Look, right now, students all over the world are wasting literally hundreds of hours on manual, tedious work. You might think you're studying efficiently, but the landscape of academic productivity is shifting incredibly fast. Today, we're exploring 5 AI tools that are completely changing how students will work by 2026. Let's jump right in.
Wasting hundreds of hours? I know, it sounds a little dramatic, right? But think about the modern student experience for a second. We're talking about those endless hours of studying where you're just staring blankly at a textbook, the chaotic, messy note-taking during rapid-fire lectures, and the sheer agony of manual formatting when you just want to get an assignment finished. It's a total recipe for burnout. And quite frankly, it's leaving a lot of hardworking students falling behind simply because they're stuck using outdated methods.
But the payoff for upgrading your system is massive. We are talking about saving up to 10 hours every single week. Imagine getting an entire working day back to sleep, to socialize, or to actually focus on deep learning. Oh, and make sure you stick with me because at the very end of this explainer, I'm going to reveal an incredible instant presentation building tool that will completely change how you handle college projects. Seriously, you won't want to miss it.
Section 1. Smarter Notes and Study Plans. It is time to organize all that chaos.
Tool number 1 is ChatGPT. Now, yes, you absolutely already know this one, but here's the catch. Most people are using it completely wrong. It's incredibly easy to waste its potential by treating it like a basic search engine, just throwing random questions at it and getting generic answers back. That is definitely not how you save hours of study time. Instead of just asking for basic facts, try using ChatGPT as your own personalized tutor. Feed it complex concepts, like cellular respiration or contract law, and ask it to explain them to you like you're a beginner. You can even input your syllabus and upcoming exam dates and have it generate a highly structured, day-by-day study plan. It takes that overwhelming mountain of work and slices it up into manageable daily tasks. That brings us to tool number 2, Notion AI. If ChatGPT is your tutor, Notion AI is basically your digital brain. It's the ultimate solution for organizing messy student workloads. If you've ever looked at your laptop and felt a wave of anxiety because your documents, ideas, and lecture notes are scattered across like 5 different apps, well, Notion AI is the tool that brings all of it into focus.
Imagine you just sat through a brutal 2-hour lecture and typed out a massive, unreadable wall of text. Notion AI instantly turns that mess into clean, structured summaries and bullet points. It formats the key takeaways for you, which means when it's time to review for exams, you are studying instantly, instead of spending an hour just trying to decipher your own messy typing.
Section 2. Research and fact-checking upgraded. Finding credible sources absolutely doesn't have to be a grind anymore.
Enter tool number 3, Perplexity AI. This is a massive upgrade for your academic workflow. Perplexity is basically a smarter alternative to traditional search engines. Think about it. Normal search engines don't actually give you answers, right? They just hand you a list of random links and leave you to do all the digging, reading, and verifying yourself. Perplexity changes that dynamic entirely.
Instead of the old way of endless scrolling, skimming through 20 open tabs, and manually fact-checking every little thing, Perplexity provides direct answers. It reads the internet, synthesizes the information, and, this is crucial for students, it provides the exact citations and real sources for every single claim it makes. You get the knowledge immediately, backed up by the proof you need for your bibliography.
Section 3. Design Magic for Students. Creating professional visuals for class projects without the headache.
Tool number 4 is Canva Magic Studio. What makes this so interesting is how it democratizes high-level design. It makes it totally accessible, even if you have absolutely no background in graphic software. You don't need to understand complex, expensive tools to create stunning visuals anymore.
The workflow here is incredibly fast. Step 1, you start with a blank page. Step 2, you type out a simple prompt of what you want to see. And step 3, within minutes, you have a finished, professional-grade design. The AI handles the layout, the color theory, and the image sourcing. It completely eliminates that intimidating blank page syndrome. This is especially useful for creating things like YouTube thumbnails, or more importantly, designing a sleek, professional student resume that actually stands out to recruiters. Way better than a boring black and white text document, right? It gives you an incredible professional edge with 0 design skills required.
Section 4. The Presentation Builder. Creating instant slide decks.
And that brings us to the final tool in our stack, closing the loop from the very beginning of this explainer, Gamma AI. It is literally an instant presentation builder.
You just type in your topic, your key arguments, and the tone you want, and it completely automates the stressful process of building a deck from scratch. It turns what used to be a 5-hour nightmare into a 5-minute task.
Okay, now before you rush off to download everything, we need to have a quick reality check. Let's ground ourselves for a second. It's really easy to get excited and think that having more tools automatically means having more productivity. But let me share the real truth about AI. If you try to install everything at once, you are practically guaranteeing your own failure. It just creates more clutter and more things you have to learn.
The secret? Pick just the tools you need and use them daily. That is where real productivity actually happens. Mastering just 2 or 3 of these and seamlessly integrating them into your daily routine is how you actually gain those 10 hours back. Consistency beats complexity every single time.
So I want to leave you with this provocative question as we wrap up. Which 2 tools will you start using today to save your next 10 hours? Is it going to be ChatGPT for your study plans and Perplexity for research? Or maybe Notion AI to organize those chaotic notes and Gamma AI to crush your presentations? Think about your biggest pain point right now and choose the tool that solves it. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Go explore these tools, reclaim your time, and I really can't wait to see you back here for our next deep dive.